want to go across to India today's Divyesh, who's been reporting on the Pune story from day one, breaking all the big developments in the case. Divyesh, one of the two doctors, Dr. Shiv Aroor, has been dismissed from service, but that does not end his trouble. And the focus is now glaring on the Juvenile Justice Board officer, who gave the bail to this teenage driver of the Porsche. He is also under scrutiny right now, along with another officer of the Juvenile Justice Board. There is every possibility that they were also financially compromised. There's a possibility that they were also bribed in order to give this teenager, quick bail with those ridiculous conditions.
Well, Shiv, it was India Today which first brought to light that the Pune crime branch is also looking into the non-judicial member of the Juvenile Justice Board who gave that order to write an essay and let the juvenile accused go scot-free. They were looking into it on basis of some information that they had received. And now a special investigation team has been formed by the Maharashtra State Government's Women and Child Development Department, who will now check and conduct inquiry into the conduct of the non-judicial member and other members if required. They've already started the process.
Yes.
The SIT team is already in Pune, and they might soon question the same non-judicial member who had issued the order of releasing the juvenile accused and asked him to write an essay. So there is no stone unturned. Each and every possible department is looking into the accused or people who are suspected of acting under pressure or of some illegality, corruption. Everyone is looked into, everyone is being probed, inquired into.
Okay, stay with me, Divyesh. Remember, Dr. L.N. Danwade is the non-judicial officer, member of the Juvenile Justice Board, who granted bail to the teenage Porsche driver within just about 30 minutes. 15 hours after the accident is when this boy was granted bail. So he is under huge scrutiny. The two doctors who helped fudge the alcohol content in this teenager's blood have been suspended. One of them has been dismissed from service. Both are under arrest. But we don't have a picture of Dr. L.N. Danwade yet. He's the judicial face of this, the non-judicial officer, part of the Juvenile Justice Board, who is yet to be acted against. He is under scrutiny right now. We are naming him. We will shame him very soon with a picture of him on air in just a short while from now. But I want to remind our viewers about how in the last 10 days, media coverage specifically by India Today, which made this a national media headline, has resulted in impact after impact in this particular case. And it's the reason why India Today's coverage of this story is being watched widely. Impact number one, the Agarwal family's bid to force their driver to take the blame. That's the first thing we exposed. Impact number two, the grandfather, Sir S.K. Agarwal, is now in police custody for threatening the driver, thanks to India Today's coverage. Impact number three, the father, famous and influential builder Vishal Agarwal's police custody has now been extended till the 7th of June. Impact number four, the police confirm it was the accused minor behind the wheel and not somebody else. Media pressure resulted in this. Impact number five, two policemen suspended for not reporting the crash immediately to the area DCP on the night of the accident. Impact number six, there's been a widespread crackdown on over 40 bars and restaurants that routinely serve alcohol to underage customers. Impact number seven, Pune pubs have declared stricter checks and cab services. Impact number eight, the special investigation, like we just reported to you, will be probing the Juvenile Justice Board order on the accused writing an essay, getting counseling, and other feather-touch bail conditions that were clearly the result of someone being completely compromised. Divyesh continues to be with us. Divyesh, the two doctors who were arrested a couple of days ago, one of them has been dismissed from service. The Juvenile Justice Board non-judicial officer is also under scrutiny. Is there a possibility that he could also be arrested? Dr. L.N. Danwade, who is the non-judicial officer who gave the bail, the 300-word essay bail condition, which is actually what made this such a huge national story. Could he also be potentially facing arrest?
Shiv, it was 2 days ago that India Today brought to light that Pune crime branch was looking into any illegality that happened on the day that the order was issued by the Juvenile Justice Board. Illegality is being looked into. That means the Pune crime branch is closely monitoring and probing the conduct of members over there, and if the CDR of Vishal Agarwal, remember, is with crime branch. They also know people working for Vishal Agarwal who'd been in touch with several people. So there are multiple call detail records which are in place, which are in hands of crime branch officers.
Yes.
They are reaching out to each and every number, each and every contact, and that is why they've started a probe. So yes, if any illegality is found, the same member will face police action, and if he is acted under pressure, the department will further decide what to do with him, what will be the further action. Some action is surely expected, but yes, again, if an illegal act is found, if some corrupt activities happen, then he will surely be arrested.
Okay, so if that non-judicial officer, the man, Dr. L.N. Danwade, we are the only channel taking his name right now. Let me tell our viewers, Divyesh is the one who broke the story, broke that name in the media. We are taking it because we believe there appears to be some rot over here as well. The police were compromised, the doctors and forensic scientists were compromised, and it seems that even the Juvenile Justice Board in Pune has been compromised by money and muscle power in Pune. We'll be keeping a very close eye on this story. Daily updates is a guarantee that we give you here. And moving on now to another big story that has resulted in an India Today impact. It's endgame, or at least potentially endgame, for rape accused and suspended JDS leader and serving member of parliament Prajwal Revanna. In a big India Today impact that has now led Prajwal to not just issue a video statement but also announce his return to India. It has only been because of India Today's relentless coverage from beginning to end. Karnataka's Home Minister has confirmed to India Today that Prajwal Revanna will be arrested immediately upon his arrival in Bengaluru as per procedure. India Today has exclusive access to Prajwal Revanna's return ticket. Will he be on this flight or not remains in suspense, but he's booked to return, to leave Munich on the 30th of May and land in the early hours of the 31st. Prajwal had booked a business class seat with a private airline from Munich. According to details accessed, he will leave Munich at 8:15 a.m. local time on the 30th of May and reaching Bengaluru on the 31st. That's this Friday, just after midnight. Prajwal will now return to Bengaluru 35 days after he first took a flight to Germany on April the 27th, a day after the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections were held in India.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ವಾರಂಟ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು SIT-ನವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಹೇಳಿಕೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಅವರ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಏರ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ವಾರಂಟ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Good that is surrendering and coming back and respecting the law of the land. When he's been charged, when his case has been filed, he should cooperate with the law enforcement agency to ensure that justice will prevail. The first duty of any person, any citizen, particularly any elected representative, it is a foremost duty to cooperate with the law enforcement agency. I welcome his comeback. He should come and cooperate with the law enforcement agency to see that the truth will come out.
And let me just give you a timeline of how things have played out so far since Prajwal's exit from the country. April 27th of this year is when Prajwal Revanna took a flight out of Bengaluru straight to Munich in Germany. It was the day after the Lok Sabha phase in which his seat, that is Hassan in Karnataka, went to the polls, and a day after videos of his alleged rape and abuse of women emerged in the media. April 28th, the next day, he landed in Munich in Germany. On the 30th of May at 8:15 a.m., he was supposed to board a flight from Munich We still don't know if he's going to do that. On the 31st at 12:30 a.m., his scheduled arrival in Bengaluru is expected, upon which he will be arrested immediately. That's the timeline we know so far. Remember, for the 35 days that Prajwal Revanna has been in Germany, not a single picture has emerged of him apart from the video that he issued a couple of days ago, and we don't even know where that's from, whether it's from Munich or somewhere else. Prajwal Revanna has signaled that he will be back. We've got some breaking news, however, coming in. And almost on cue, Prajwal Revanna, who has access to some of the best legal defense lawyers in the country, has already approached the Bengaluru Sessions Court seeking anticipatory bail after 35 days on the run, evading multiple summons of the police special investigation team into rape allegations, 3 FIRs against him. Now he has put in a bail application. An anticipatory bail petition has been filed before his expected late-night arrival in Bengaluru tomorrow. He's seeking bail in connection with 3 cases where he's been charged with rape. I want to go across to India Today's Sagai Raj joining me live from Bengaluru. Sagai, anticipatory bail application, filed with, expected alacrity. Obviously, Prajwal Revanna is a sitting MP. A member of the Gowda family, the powerful Gowda family, obviously has access to the best lawyers in the country and has already put in an anticipatory bail application because, as expected, he would be arrested immediately upon arrival if he is coming back at all.
Absolutely, and if you see the cases in the section which has been imposed against Prajwal Revanna, 376 and sexual assault case against Prajwal Revanna, they are quite serious in the nature. Understanding the intensity of the case, the counsels of Prajwal Revanna and his family has advised them to go ahead and approach the court to file anticipatory bail because the warrant has been issued, and it is quite evident that he might get arrested immediately after he lands here in Bengaluru because he will be reporting in Immigration Office. Immigration Office immediately inform the state investigating agency because both Immigration Office and state agency are under state control, and he will be picked up most probably inside the immigration itself when he lands here in Bengaluru. So looking the possibilities of arrest, the family members have advised Prajwal Revanna to approach the session court, and they have filed anticipatory bail in all 3 cases, and the counsel of Prajwal Revanna have requested to hear the case immediately. The judge of Public Representative Court have asked the SIT to go ahead and file objections on the anticipatory bail. So they have given time till 31st. 31st, the case will be again heard in a Public Representative Court at the time when Prajwal Revanna will be under custody or he'll be giving a statement with SIT according to his video statement.
All right, Sagai, thanks very much for that. Just to remind all of our viewers, this is a sitting MP of the JDS who's been given what appears to be, at least in public perception, a very long rope to stay out of the reach of the special investigation team, not answer summons and have the freedom to remain elusive from the law in this country and claim it to be depression and political conspiracy. Let me just remind all of our viewers what the charges against Prajwal Revanna are. He is charged with sexually harassing a 47-year-old house help, using pornographic videos to blackmail women, flirting with a victim's daughter, in addition to other charges connected with that case, video calling a victim's daughter, inappropriately touching women workers, sending obscene texts to women's doctor, and an entire tranche of videos, including videos that apparently depict abuse as well as possible rape. There are 3 rape FIRs that have been registered against him, and who knows how many videos or how many victims we will have to see. Is Prajwal Revanna going to return tomorrow late in the night from Germany, or will he continue to evade the law? 33 days after fleeing India, Prajwal Revanna's tickets are booked to return, but whether he gets on that flight remains in suspense. On Tuesday, the special investigation team conducted several raids in parts of the Hassan district of Karnataka, where he is the sitting MP, in connection with this case. Take a look.
Raids in full swing. The special investigation teams sweeps down on addresses linked to Prajwal Revanna. The Hassan MP's official residence, among other properties, searched. The raids came a day after the 34-year-old accused JDS leader at the center of the massive sex scandal issued a video message apparently from Europe.
ನಾನೇ ಖುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ ಏನು 31ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ SIT ಮುಖಾಂತರ SIT ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಈ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡೋ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಸುಳ್ಳಿನ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳಿದಾವೆ ಈ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಪ್ರಕರಣದಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಬರೋಂತ ಕೆಲಸನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಮುಖಾಂತರನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ.
Facing serious charges of sexual abuse, Revanna in his video message accused Congress of framing him and pushing him into depression.
ಏನು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನ ಹಿರಿಯ ನಾಯಕರಾದಂಥ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿರಿಯ ನಾಯಕರುಗಳು ಏನು ಓಪನ್ ವೇದಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಒಂದು ರಾಜಕೀಯದ ಪಿತೂರಿ ಮಾಡೋಂಥ ಕೆಲಸನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಯಿತು, ಐಸೋಲೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಕ್ಷಮಾಪಣೆ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ.
On Tuesday, the investigators began tracing the video's origin. The SIT has contacted central investigative agencies, will seek assistance from Interpol. Discussions underway whether he will be arrested at the airport where he boards the flight or upon his arrival in Bengaluru.
Prajal Revanna has to come to India. Like, he has to prove his innocence. What do you say?
Who is innocent?
Revanna left India for Europe early on April 27th. Justice for abuse victims still awaited. Bureau Report, India Today.